Hello everyone! Welcome back to Bedtime Story Time. I'm Miss Lizzie and I'm so excited to have you back for this week's Bedtime Story Time. I have some great books all about the moon and some fun songs too. Shall we get started? Shall we get started, Horton? Oh yeah, he wants to get started. Alright, let's start with our introduction song. Do we remember what that is? That's right, the more we read together. All right, here we go. Oh, the more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Great job! All right, shall we get started on our first book? Let's dive right in. Okay. This book is called Stop Following Me, Moon by Darren Farrell. Grr. Oh, looks like his tummy's rumbling. I think he's hungry. Ooh la la! Looks like he's gotten some berries. Jackpot! Uh-oh. Looks like he's taking that honey from the bees. Come to Papa. Do you see him? Do you see him down there? Look, he's stealing the fisherman's fish. Mine, all mine, he says, and he's taking food from the camper's cooler. Now that's not very nice, is it? Huh? What do you think he sees? Do you think it's the moon? Look at how big and full it is. Hey! Stop following me, moon. You see all the little foxes? Shall we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foxes. Bear says, my goodness. I said, stop following me, moon. Get your own food, moon. This is mine. I'm innocent, moon. You've got the wrong bear. Who sent you, moon? Was it Turtle? Turtle says, huh? Uh-oh. Why are you doing this to me, moon? Just who do you think you are, moon? Hey, moon, look over there. It's Bigfoot. Bigfoot says, not cool. You'll never get away with this, moon. Phew, I lost you, moon. Oh, for the last time. Uh-oh. Can you still see the moon? There it is. Stop following me, moon. No matter what he tries. Look, he's on a bicycle and then a boat. Oh, I don't remember what this is called. A hanger? He's flying. And he stole someone's truck, too. You know, I think he needs to stop taking things that don't belong to him. Heh, so long, moon, he says. Can you see the moon hiding behind the clouds? Oh, no. Where did you go, moon? I can't see anything, moon. I swear I'll be a nice bear. Please come back, Moon. Looks like he's scared from being in the dark. I would be scared in the dark too, all by myself. Moon, is that you? Oh, thank you, Moon. I love you, Moon. Now for a moonlit feast. Yay, oh look, even Bigfoot is there. What did you think? Did you like that one? It's very silly. At least everyone got all their stuff back at the end, but I don't think it was very nice that he took it in the first place. What do you think, Courtney? You think that was very nice? No, it wasn't very nice that he stole those things, but, you know, at least they got it back in the end. Okay. Shall we sing some more songs before we get into more books? I think so. I think that'll be fun. So I have some new songs to teach you about the moon that I thought would be fun. So, since we love to go on our rocket ships, I thought we'd sing a song about gearing up before we go on the moon. And this song is called If You're Going to the Moon. And we're going to put on the different things that we need to wear to go to the moon. Okay, you ready? Let's start. I'll sing in the first verse, and then we'll repeat it, okay? If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. Sound good? Should we try it again in full? All right, and when you say put on your boots, you can stomp your feet like you're wearing your boots. And then we're going to do gloves. So we're going to put on our gloves, and then we're going to do helmets. We can put on our helmets so we can go to the moon. Does it sound good? Should we give it a try? Okay. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, wear your gloves. If you're going to the moon, wear your gloves. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your gloves. All right, helmet's the last one. Ready? If you're going to the moon, wear your helmet. If you're going to the moon, wear your helmet. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your helmet. Okay, great job. All right, now that we have all of our gear on, shall we take our rocket ships to the moon? I think we should. You ready, Horton? Let's go to the moon. Okay, let's sit in our lap. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Wow, we jumped so high to the moon. But I think we can jump even higher. What do you think? Do you think you can jump even higher to the moon? Yeah, I think you can too. Shall we try it again? All right, ready, Horton? He's ready. Okay. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Oh, wow, we jumped really high, huh, Horton? We sure did. Did you jump really high? I bet you did. Okay, whew, now that we went to the moon, and that took a lot of energy, I thought we'd calm down with a nice lullaby before we start our next book. because Horton has a little too much energy, I think. We need to get him to sit still so we can pay attention to the book. So with your stuffed animals or your dolls, or even if you want to rock yourself, let's all rock and calm nicely down before we read our next story, okay? So this one is called I See the Moon. And I'll sing it once, and then we can sing it again. So that way, you guys can try to learn the words, okay? And I'll go nice and slow. So, we ready? Let's get nice and calm. I see the moon and the moon sees me, down through the leaves of the old oak tree. Please let the moon that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Over the mountains, over the sea, back where my heart is longing to be. Please let the moon that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Great job! Shall we try that one again since it was new and it was quite short? Alright, let's give that one another try, okay? We'll get even calmer before our next book. Alright, ready? I see the moon and the moon sees me, down through the leaves of the old oak tree. Please let the moon that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Over the mountains, over the sea, back where my heart is longing to be. Please let the moon that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Good job. You all sounded so beautiful, and Horton's nice and calm now. And I'm feeling a lot calmer too, so I think we can get started on our second book. What do you think? Should we get started? Okay. Our next book is called I Took the Moon for a Walk by Carolyn Curtis and Allison J. I took the moon for a walk last night. It followed behind like a still summer kite. Though there wasn't a string or a tail in sight when I took the moon for a walk. I carried my flashlight just in case the moon got scared and hid its face. Can you see the moon? There it is. Do you see him peeking? Uh-oh, and who's in the tree? That's an owl. That's right. What's the sound an owl makes? Hoo, hoo. Good job. That's right. But the moon peeked through the clouds that were fragile as lace when I took the moon for a walk. There he is. Ooh, and can you see the cows? 1, 2, 3 cows. What sound does a cow make? Moo, that's right. I warned the moon to rise a bit higher so it wouldn't get hooked on a church's tall spire. See that? That's the church's spire, and he doesn't want the moon to get caught on it. It's quite pointy. While the neighborhood dogs made a train whistle choir when I took the moon for a walk. Can we count how many dogs there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dogs. That's right. Good job. That's a lot of dogs howling at the moon. We tiptoed through grass where the night crawlers creep, when the rust-bellied robins have all gone to sleep. Can you see the robins asleep in their nest? How many? 1, 2, that's right. They're fast asleep. Oh, look, the moon has little shoes on. Can we see what color the shoes are? They're red, that's right. Good job. And the moon called the dew, so the grass seemed to weep when I took the moon for a walk. We raced for the swings where I kicked my feet high and imagined the moon had just asked me to fly. Hand holding hand through the starry night sky when I took the moon for a walk. We danced across the bridge where the smooth waters flow. The moon was above and the moon was below. See how the moon's reflecting in the water? And do you see the swans back here? 1, 2 swans and a cat. What sound does a cat make? Meow. Good job. And bright in between them, I echoed their glow when I took the moon for a walk. Then as we turned back, the moon kept me in sight. It followed me home and stayed there all night. And thanked me by sharing its sweet, sleepy light when I took the moon for a walk. That was that book. What did you think? I think that's a really nice one. I wish I could go on the walk with the moon. Don't you, Horton? That was a nice, calm book. Now that we're starting to wind down, it's getting closer to bedtime. Don't worry, I still have one more book. We still have a couple more songs. All right, do you remember last week when we did 5 in the bed with the teddy bears? Well, I thought this week we would do 5 little stars. Do you see them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. And can we see the moon? That's right. 1 moon and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clouds in the sky. Okay, so shall we get started? It's a nice rhyme, and we're going to count the stars as they fall to earth, okay? 5 little stars, shine and shine some more. 1 fell to earth, and then there were 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little stars, as happy as can be. Do you see how happy they are with their little smiley faces? 1 fell to earth, and then there were 3. Good job. 1, 2, 3. 3 little stars in a sky so blue. 1 fell to earth, and then there were 2. Good job. 2 little stars afraid of the sun. One fell to earth, and then there was one. That's right. Just one lonely star. One little star, not having any fun. Not having fun all alone. He fell to earth, and then there were none. Great job! Do we like that one? Alright, let's put all of our little stars back in the sky. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Okay, now we're at the time where we've come to our last story, and I thought we'd end on kind of a silly one. This one's called The Full Moon at the Napping House by Audrey and Dawn Wood. You guys did such a good job on that star counting. Alright. There is a house, a full moon house, where everyone is restless. And in that house, there is a bed, a wide-awake bed, in a full moon house where everyone is restless. And in that bed, there is a granny, a sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full moon house where everyone is restless. And with that granny, there is a child, a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny in a wide-awake bed, in a full moon house where everyone is restless. And with that child, there is a dog, a playful dog with a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full moon house where everyone is restless. And with that dog, there is a cat, a prowling cat, with a playful dog, with a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full moon house where everyone is restless. Oh my goodness. And with that cat, there is a mouse, a worried mouse, with a prowling cat, with a playful dog, with a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full moon house where everyone is restless. Until a chirping cricket sings his song to the worried mouse and the prowling cat and the playful dog and the fidgety child and the sleepless granny in a wide-awake bed in a full moon house where everyone is restless. A full moon song that soothes the mouse, who calms the cat, who gentles the dog, who snuggles the boy, who hugs the granny. In a dreamy bed, in the full moon house where no one now is restless. The end. What did you think? Did you like that book as well? Did you like that book, Horton? Oh, Horton seems to like all the books, which, that's really nice. I like all these books too, and I hope you liked all of our books. But now we've come to the end of this week's bedtime story time. So before we say our goodbye song, I just want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next week with another bedtime story time. So now let's get nice and calm for one last song before we go to sleep. All right, we'll say good night. Now it's time to say good night, say good night, say good night. Now it's time to say good night until we're fast asleep. Good night and goodbye. I'll see you all very soon. Say bye-bye, Horton. Bye-bye.